What's up, everybody, and welcome back to some Loud Thumbs news with Nick, and I am Nick. We got a few more news to go over. We are back Monday. We got January 15th today. More news. There's always news in gaming, right? Some are hot, some are not, and we're going to talk about more. We got some hot, some not today. So there's a mixed bag, which is pretty typical. So we're going to kick it off and start out here with some news about, I should let you know, we're going to talk about some Final Fantasy. We're going to talk about some Grand Theft Auto, some AI, some day one Xbox games that are going to be coming out this year, hopefully, that are looking very pretty, and end off with some unfortunate layoff news and things like that happening in the industry. So the first we're going to kick off with, though, we're going to start off with some Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, not 6, 5. And we have the actor that plays Michael. He's GTA 5 Michael actor attacks AI company for using his voice in a chatbot. AI is messed up. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about AI, because I don't know, it's kind of all over the place, to be honest with you. But we have here the actor who played Michael in Grand Theft Auto 5 has called out a company that made an AI audio chatbot of his character. This was reported by PC Games In. Ned Luke, who provided the voice for the likeness for the protagonist Michael in GTA 5, posted a message on X, formerly Twitter, on Sunday criticizing Web3 company Wame. At least I think that's how you say it. Wame was offering an AI chatbot which pretended to be Michael's character, the character Michael anyway. But rather than just a text chatbot, it was a voice chat using the AI interpretation of Luke's voice to essentially have him say anything. Wame had previously tweeted to a link to its new chatbot with a message: any GTA fans around here, now take your gaming experience to another level. Try having a realistic voice conversation with Michael DeSanta, the protagonist of GTA 5, right now. The tweet chatbot has now been removed, but not before Luke called out Wame's tweet with some criticism. This effing BS. At Wame XYZ, Luke said, absolutely nothing cool about ripping people off with some lame computer estimation of my voice. Don't waste your time on this garbage. Kind of like to know your guys' thoughts on AI, the voice AI, what's happening with it. It's definitely taking jobs. This is like a prime example. It's affecting gaming more so than movies right now. I know there's been news out there about Hollywood. They have their own things against this, and they've striked for it and had all those things that happened here last year that were very political. I think it's going to end up in gaming as well, slowly but surely. You're going to have issues where actors they're either going to sue or they're going to end up striking, and it's going to affect their livelihoods, as well as, the products that we all enjoy that they help produce. AI is, this whole voice thing, I don't know, it's a little too far, I think, because it can mimic people. It's kind of scary. It's a bad deal all the way around. I completely stand behind what he's saying here. That's just uncalled for. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why they're doing it. They're trying to make a buck, I guess. But it's just absolutely ridiculous to me. I don't like where this is heading. And it's happening in a hurry too, which is the strange part about it all. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to wrap my head around, people are making AI to take jobs, and I don't get it. I think it's more authentic. You're getting a better performance from a human than you are a computer, and you still somehow need a computer or a human to involve with that computer. At least at this state of AI, which is scary to think about where it's going to get with Terminators and things like this. But yeah, I mean, I stand right there behind him. I don't blame any of these people for saying, "Hey, listen, this is uncalled for. Shut it down now." You know, my voice is my voice, and that's my character, and it's Rockstar's character, and there's going to be so many more stipulations and things and contracts. I can just see it coming. So, could talk hours about this. Like it's just wild to me. So, let me know down in the comments for real though. Like, what do you guys think about AI and gaming? And what's the pros and the cons? It's a good conversation. We get started down in the comments. I'd like to see that. Talk with you guys about it. We're gonna move on to the next one. This is some more sad news. We might as well get the sad stuff out of the way, right? In the first part of the episode here. But Embracer has laid off a sizable portion of Gearbox Studios' Lost Boys Interactive. These guys actually helped make Borderlands. They were founded back in 2017 as a support studio, which worked with Gearbox in a number of projects, including Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderland. In 2022, the studio was acquired by Gearbox, which in turn owned by Embracer Group, and saw its staff grow to over 400 people following the acquisition. However, as reported by Aftermath, the studio was hit Friday with numerous layoffs. Although it's yet clear exactly how many employees have been laid off, former studio producer Jared Pace posted the link on LinkedIn that it had been a sizable portion, including himself. I know Jared Pace's name, so it sounds like he's probably, I mean, he's a studio producer, so he's up there. Still trying to understand the scope of it all, he added, but sadly, this is a song and dance we are all familiar with. Yeah. There's a lot of this happening. I know there was a report of something like 2,700 jobs just within the first 2 weeks of 2024 that have already, have been lost due to what we have going on here. I don't understand it. The gaming industry had a big boom during COVID. I still know the numbers are there. I still know the percentages are up. Yes, they came back down, but not level. They're still up where they were before, the pandemic. So I don't know. I don't understand if it's and maybe it's inflation. My ear is not to the ground when it comes to a lot of that sort of stuff. Other than just, obviously in my own home base, and what it affects here for me. But I get tightening the straps a little bit, buying the off-brand foods and, those kinds of things. But to be laying off so many people, or completely, firing these people so rapidly, seems careless. It just doesn't seem thought out. But I hope the trend changes at some point very soon, because this has got to be something that's got to get purged out of the system so that all these people can continue to have, jobs to continue them down the journey they're on. I mean, you got to make money, you got to eat. It's just how it works. It's just how life is. So thinking about them out there, my thoughts are with them. Hopefully they all bounce back and bring some cool stuff out there again. Moving on here, we have Day One Game Pass shares game. Day One Game Pass game shares stunning new screenshots. Okay, so this is one. This is Stalker 2, guys. Heart of Chernobyl. This is one that I have not even looked into for myself for reasons I don't want to be spoiled. But I wanted to share these because I am impressed. It takes a lot for me to be impressed. There's going to be a couple times here before I'm out of here today that I'm pretty impressed. But let's look at this here, okay? So Stalker 2 shared some stunning new screenshots showcasing a number of its environments, as well as recently revised heads-up display. The latest look at the game surfaced online without much fanfare shortly after GSC Game World assured its fans that Stalker 2 is still targeted for an early 2024 release. Early, guys. Early. Maybe before April. Who knows? So this is kind of a cult classic. And, I'm going to try and just blow this up a little bit for all y'all, because this deserves, a real good look. And I'm talking how pretty do these environments look? They are insanely good. So good. Let's try and make this bigger. So good. I'm thoroughly impressed I mean, there's so much vegetation. I want to see things moving. Okay, I'm a realist. I understand. Could look different moving. Maybe not as good. Maybe screen tearing, things like this. But I mean, just look at these things. I mean, every blade of grass down here. Down here. Excuse me. Um, yeah, the HUD is very clean. I like how clean it looks. It's not like cluttered. Um, but I mean, everything looks great. This really reminds me when I was going through these, looking at these a little bit earlier today. That I get this Half-Life 2 feeling from looking at these because Half-Life 2 did that same thing. Like it just leaped forward in graphics. Like there was no small jump there. That was a leap. I mean, we're talking like a Hulk leap forward in graphics when Grand Theft Auto got GTA on the head. When Half-Life came out, when Half-Life 2 hit PC, got me to buy a PC, guys. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay. If you're not familiar with me, no, I don't play PC much. So this really makes me think that. And I mean, just look at how pretty this thing looks. It looks phenomenal. Looks phenomenal. And I cannot wait to experience it. Like just attention to detail looks amazing. Everything looks, lived in and, falling apart. The lighting here, just top notch. So I'm excited. I mean, even more. And I mean, it's going to be a Game Pass game. So we could see Game Pass get a huge push once this ends up on there and all of us can check it out. But this is one I'm really excited to check out and play. I was really excited to see these screenshots. Now, granted, I didn't read what's on here, right? So I'm bringing screenshots for y'all to look at, and we could talk about it down in the comments. But I don't want to ruin too much of this for me because I'm pretty hyped on this. I don't know much of the story. I don't know the whole Colts classics, history of it. I don't know any of that. I'm excited. Like, this just got me pumped. So I'm all about it. I'm like, let's go. Let's play. Early 2024. When is early 2024? For me, it's like now. Like, it's already early. Like, why aren't we seeing this yet? So I'm excited to play that and check it out with everybody out on Game Pass because it looks dope. It really does. All right, so as you guys know, it's right there. It's on the JPEG if you're on YouTube. If you guys saw it. Final Fantasy, we got a new look. Got to check it out. Again, preface all this for everybody out there. I'm just getting into Final Fantasy. I'm playing currently the remake. I'm actually playing some 16. So I will be playing Rebirth as well. These are new to me. I know Final Fantasy. I have beat Final Fantasy X. Small backstory for everybody. But let's get into the news part of it here. Let's take a look at these screenshots. Are you all blown away as much as me? I mean, let's get it all in here. Like, let's just make sure you all can see it. Like, how good does this look? This is insane. Like, we have several things that we've seen here. A little bit of there's a story trailer out as well, so I recommend go watch that. It's only a minute long, but they popped up some of these screenshots. I started going through, looking at these. Super bright, super fun. Like, they just look fun. Like, I know there's moments in Final Fantasy that are not fun as far as story goes, and they're very, dramatic and things are happening. But can we just take a minute and just look at how fun this all looks? I hope it plays fun. I have very little doubt that it will, or won't, I should say. But just look at it. I mean, again, attention to detail, that just over the top that Final Fantasy has, and that just art style. I mean, I love the art style that they always come out with. Everything looks so crisp and clean on these new ones. All of those effects and the sparks and just, these bubbles that are surrounding you. Again, I'm kind of dumb to it. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, but I'm here for it. Like, I am absolutely here for it. And this is interesting. We have it looks like a robot version, fighting her here. Again, I'm terrible with names. You guys can teach me in the comments. And when we get to talking more about this stuff daily, then yeah, it's going to click. It's going to stay up here in the old brain. But it's just so unique and different to a point where I can't wait to play them. And it's reinvigorated me for sure to want to jump back in and play, finish playing Remake, because I did jump into 16, and I'm loving 16. So I want to go back after I'm done with 16 and get into Remake. But yeah, I mean, this is just super cool. This was like one of my favorite screenshots that they put out. I love the colors. I'm a big colorful sort of guy. And this character here looks like he's zipped up. Like, maybe can you get inside of him and control him, or I have no idea. But it's so imaginative, and it looks just super cute, and I'm all here for it. Come on, look at that, That's who's not loving this right here, right now. Come on. But then the character models look fantastic. The PS5 is really pumping out some great graphics, and I mean, this being an exclusive, it's gonna look near flawless, and so much happening on screen at once. This is where we're getting into more, the duller colors, and you can tell it's a little bit more dramatic happening. And this one here, I mean, the lighting, get out of here. Get out of here, man. This is amazing. Amazing. Can't wait. I'm pumped for it. That look just reinvigorates me. It's coming out in like just over a month, and right at the end of February. So get pumped, get excited for that. I know I am. And that is it for the news today. So remember, if you guys are out there and you're watching these and you're enjoying them, I really appreciate you guys. These are really fun to do. Just continuing on, making some great content for you guys, bringing in the news and having a good time doing it. But again, thank you for tuning in. This has been Loud Thumbs News with Nick, and I'm Nick. And I'll be sure stay here for the latest news right here, and that is on twitch.tv/loudthumbs and youtube.com/loudthumbs. And if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, please, below. Subscribe, follow us, and be sure to share with all your gaming friends, as many as you can. Yeah, we will grow the channel as much as I possibly can here, and get some more comments going down there in the bottom. And as always, and catch you on the next one.